All right, so today is officially day 2 of NaNoWriMo. I didn't really vlog yesterday because I kind of looked like a gremlin all day, and I was kind of like using the first day to feel it out to see if I like really thought this was a feasible goal for me, if I was really gonna like prioritize this. But yesterday went so well. I actually ended up writing over 3,000 words day 1, which is a really great start. I'm really excited. This is a book that I have sort of had in my brain various versions like since I was a kid. It of course has morphed a lot and now really tackles a lot of themes that I guess I just really didn't have the words for as a kid, that were towards my sort of lived experience, that I've really started to figure out what a lot of stuff really means for me. So there's definitely a like pretty strong emotional portion of the book, and I've not been tackling that yet. So maybe we'll have some more like emotional check-ins later. But right now, I've sort of been writing from the point of view of like my main romantic interest, who's going to be one of like my main POV characters. And I'm really loving it. It's been really fun just sitting down and writing. I've discovered so much more about the world and the characters, because that's really how I have to find that stuff out. I tried to really be a planner and sit down and outline everything, but until I really sat with these characters and their story, like I didn't really know what was going to happen. But I'm really enjoying the process so far, and hopefully by the end of today we'll have several more thousand words written. I actually start a new job on Monday, so I'm trying to get a significant portion of my word count done this week, while I sort of have the whole week to not have a job and just sit and write. So I'm really hoping to be close to 25K by the end of the week. I will probably tell you at the end of the week that that was an outrageous goal, but right now I'm really on pace to meet that goal, writing about 5% of the book, or is it like 7% of the book a day? I think 7% of my word count. So we'll see if I can maintain that once I get past sort of that initial gush of the scenes I've had in my head for a really long time. But I'm really excited and I've really been enjoying it. I've been doing a lot of writing sprints. So yeah, I will check in with y'all soon. Okay, so I just hit 5,000 words on day 2. I'm so excited. It really has been really rewarding to really dive into this scene that I've had in my head for literal years at this point. Like, it's kind of getting longer and longer because I want to include almost like every iteration I've ever had of it in this document. But I'm still fleshing out characters and fleshing out how they behave in correlation to each other, and this is sort of like the meet cute of the romance in my book, or of the main romance anyways. And so writing that like sexual tension has just been really fun. I've really enjoyed it. So I'm about to hop onto a like virtual write-in for an hour, so I'm hoping to crank out close to 1,000 more words. So that would hit me at right about 6,000 words, and then maybe after my partner, I'll spend some time with my partner once he gets home from work, and then after he goes to bed I usually write for another hour or so, because our schedules are just kind of off right now. But yeah, so that's the plan for the rest of the day. I'm hoping to end around 7,000 words today. That's the goal, to sort of keep on pace for my really ambitious 25K in a week. Is that a cozy pillow for you, ma'am? Is that a cozy pillow? All right, it is officially NaNoWriMo day 3. I did meet my writing goal last night of just over 7,000 words, so I am still on target for my 25K word goal, which is insanity. I don't know why I did that. It's already so many words. But I'm kind of like, I wrote like the scene that I have had in my head for years, and literally it's been 5,000 words. Like, it was so long, and it still probably needs like a lot of work and additions to it because so much happens in this scene. It's really the culmination of a lot of things, and I know that I need to go back and like add some stuff in the beginning and blah blah blah. I also kind of want to shift to a new character today to spend some time in my other character's head instead of just Mariana, who I've been writing so far, and it's currently 5:30 and I've written 0 words today. Thank you very much. Instead, I have spent the afternoon. I started around, I've only been going for like a couple hours, but I already bit the bullet and switched to Scrivener. I just really think the way Scrivener works is very good for how my brain works and for how I'm structuring the story. So I really like the way that I can kind of like structure everything out and have it nested. I'm an organization like queen. I really enjoy that kind of thing. So I've enjoyed like sort of learning Scrivener and doing all of that. But that means I have sort of worked on I've worked on structure and world building all day. I've been like researching Mesoamerican pre-Columbian culture and just trying to sort of flesh out the world building for one of my like countries in my story. And so that's been really fun, and I've been thinking a lot about how I really want to structure that part of the story. But that means I've done 0 writing. So definitely need to get back to writing, and because I'm still trying to write like 3,000 words today. I do have a write-in coming up later, so hopefully that will help motivate me. I can do some sprints, and that usually helps me get my writing flowing pretty well. But yeah, so day 3, time to actually write some words. Alright, so I'm being lit by the white computer screen right now, which surprisingly works a lot like a ring light. But alright, it is the close of NaNoWriMo day 3. I am feeling very good right now because I just passed 10,000 words on day 3, and that is pretty close to on pace for my really ambitious like 25k in a week challenge I've set for myself. I've really been sort of delving into some of the more like theme heavy stuff and some like how my characters see themselves, and that's been really fun. I definitely still need to flesh a lot of the plot out, but I think tomorrow I might spend a decent portion of the day kind of making sure that all of my plot stuff is working out, and then start writing some of that a little bit because that needs to happen. The whole book can't be fluff. But one of the interesting things I've noticed today is that I found like writing dialogue very difficult. Like that's just not where my brain goes, first off. And like if I just let myself flow writing wise, like I'm basically, I will not write dialogue. I write in the passive voice because that's how you write science technical writing, and that's what I've been writing for the last like 4 years of my life, like exclusively. So it's definitely a challenge, and I also like when I do write anything else, it's very non-fiction-y or like bloggy, which is of course not dialogue either. So I'm much better at like stream of consciousness than I am actual dialogue, but we're working on that. We're trying to focus on being in the character and not watching the character, because I am trying to avoid like that first person POV because I don't like reading first person POV. But anyways, we're at 10,000 words. I might write a little bit more tonight, but probably not much, and hoping to really get going tomorrow. Alright, it is NaNoWriMo day 4. I really need to like stop filming just in front of my computer and film some other content, but it's NaNoWriMo. This is where I've been. I'm currently on the Wikipedia page for Celtic mythology because that's what I've decided to research today. But I did actually end up writing that extra 500 words last night, so I'm really feeling good about that. I woke up this morning for a like write-in at 9:30 because I was like, oh, that's perfect. I can like start my morning just like getting some words out. But turns out it was 9:30 Eastern time, and I didn't realize that. So I missed it, obviously, but there was no way I was ever gonna wake up at 6:30 for that. That's crazy. Although who knows, next week I might be waking up at God knows what hour to write once I start my job. But anyways, today's goal is I really want to sort of sit down, and I've done a lot of research this morning. I've written probably 400 or 500 words so far. But I still have a lot of big questions about sort of how I want the magic system in my world to work. Like if it's going to be based heavily on like mythology or like an intrinsic magic system, like I haven't decided yet. I really like the idea of like religious based stuff, and I really enjoy when books explore that. As someone who grew up extremely religious, like I find that very interesting, but sometimes it can be a little too much in a book, so I'm trying to find the balance of that. I'm hoping to like refine an outline a little bit more now that I've kind of sat with my characters a little bit and figure out really how the plot of this story is going to work. Besides the like couple beats of like theme-based stuff I knew was going to happen. But yeah, so it should be an interesting day. I think even if I maybe don't meet my word count goal for the day, which is like to end at about 14,000 words, I should still feel a lot of progress in the book, I'm hoping. So I will check in later. I've got a second mug of tea, and we're gonna just keep rolling. Alright, it is late on Thursday night. I don't think I met my writing goal for the day, but I know I at least got close to 13,000 words, which was only like 1,000 short. I still made par for the day for like traditional NaNoWriMo goals. Today was still a very productive day. Like I spent the morning really like researching and planning a lot, and that was really, really helpful. I feel a lot better about sort of where the novel is sitting. And so I basically this evening, my partner got home from work and I went to my weekly ballet class, and between the drive, just like listening to music and sort of stopping, not thinking about my novel for like a couple hours, and then my partner and I went out to dinner for the end of the week. But so we just wanted to spend some time together, and that was really nice. So I did that, and also the like East Bay NaNoWriMo group, we just like had a like social hour for a little bit today, so that was nice to kind of get to know everybody a little bit more. So all in all, I really didn't start really writing until like 10 o'clock this evening, which was, Jesus Christ, 4 hours ago. But I did make a pretty decent amount of progress. That means tomorrow I need to keep writing quite a bit. Looking good, looking forward to tomorrow. And hopefully this weekend I will get a lot of writing done, but also hoping to sort of maybe not just sit in front of my computer all day. But until tomorrow. Lunch of champions. Just wanted to check in for today the 5th, day 5. So I ended up writing a really decent amount last night, and I ended up at 13,500 words, so only 500 words short of my like ultimate goal. But as I said, I did so much planning yesterday, but I was really like writing some better dialogue and things like that. I woke up this morning and I've written 500 to 700 words. But then my partner and I ended up going to Costco because we have like no food in our house. But now I have the rest of the evening to write a little. Probably gonna set up on my laptop again, but should be a good night. I'm hoping to really crank out some words, hopefully do some more sprints, because I found like sprints are just really helpful for me to just like force myself to write, because otherwise I will just like putter around and like not write anything. But yeah, I am feeling good about this weekend, hoping to like get outside, get some sun, do all of that, but also still write a whole lot, and I have to do stuff before my job on Monday. But this week's vlog has been kind of boring. It's just been like writing updates, but next week I will actually have a life. But yeah, so I will check in with you later. Hey Jack, you cozy over there?
I'm so cold.
Show me your face.
I think I got lymphoma.
This lighting is like really harsh. But it is the end of day 5, and I have no idea how many words I've written today. I know I've written at least probably 2K. which is a little below my goal for today, but honestly I'm okay with it. I like ran a bunch of errands today. We went to Costco, and yeah, that's kind of all we did, but Costco trips take a long time. But I've just kind of been leisurely writing all day. It's been really nice. Just writing a lot more like character stuff, which is really what I've been enjoying writing more than the plot. We've got to get to some plot stuff later this weekend, but it is late. My partner actually, he fell asleep beside me. He was keeping me company while I was writing. So I will check in with y'all tomorrow. I think we are going to go on a hike, so that will be really good to get some sun and vitamin D. So I will check in tomorrow. All right, it is NaNoWriMo day 6. It is Saturday. I've had a lovely writing day so far. I attended one of our, my local East Bay chapters write-ins from 3 to 5, and we just did sprints the whole time, and I wrote almost 2,000 words. So I definitely hit par for the day, but I really want to get over 20K today at the least, bare minimum, which is still 5K below my original goal that I wanted to have for tomorrow. But honestly, I'm amazed I've gotten this far. If inspiration just truly strikes this evening and I spend the whole evening writing, great, but I still have my job on Monday, so I don't want to push myself way too hard. But I wrote a lot of the later chapters in the book during the sprints and really enjoyed sort of being with my characters at that point in their relationships and with everything that's happened. I still really need to focus a lot more on the plot of what's actually happening, and I need to completely invent my third POV character, but I'm feeling really good. This is going to be an epic fantasy world. 50K is the tip of the iceberg probably, and also I'm remembering from all the creative writing I did as a kid, I figure out what I want to do by writing. And I remember as a kid, I would always have to start my creative writing projects a week in advance, because I knew whatever my first draft was, I was going to trash it and write something and completely change the plot, because I figured out more of how I want my characters to actually be. So I know that about myself. I accept that about myself. We're just writing to discover this world. We're writing to discover the characters, and we can sort of flesh out a lot of the not meatier details, but more nitpicky things later as the plot sort of forms in my own mind. So I'm just really enjoying the process right now and having a blast. So I am going to take a little bit of a break and make some dinner, and I will check back in either this evening or whenever I decide to write again. I got this cute card in the mail from the East Bay NaNoWriMo group. This is for attending some virtual write-ins. Since we can't meet in person this year, they're sending out some little stickers and everything for people who attend the virtual write-ins, and the virtual write-ins have been so helpful for my journey so far. Let's go ahead and open this up. They've been so, can I do this one-handed? They've been so very helpful. Okay, so I had to use two hands, but I don't think I'd be anywhere close to my current writing estimate if I had not found this group and joined, so I'm so appreciative of them. We have a little sticker. Oh, there's the actual NaNoWriMo sticker. I love this design this year. It's so cute. Boarding pass. So just some writing progress. That's so cute. A little track your progress guide. There's some more stuff from them. That's really cute. There's a bookmark. Some more bookmarks. I think these must be California themed. So yeah, some really cute stuff. I'm so glad I found this group. All right, I'm calling it quits for the day, writing-wise. I had that really productive session earlier today, and I took a little bit of a break, ate dinner, watched 2 episodes of Bake Off because I guess I just didn't watch the episode last weekend. Weird. And then I came back upstairs to get a little bit more writing done because somewhere in the day I like lost 1,000 words where I'd been writing on a Google Doc downstairs when I wasn't working on the desktop, and I transferred all of my words over to Scrivener, but I put it into the NaNoWriMo site and then I added what I wrote this morning or this afternoon, but the numbers like didn't add up, and so I was really confused, and then I like got logged back onto Scrivener at some point today and like the number just updated. So I'm glad I didn't lose 1,000 words. I was like somewhat concerned that I had just accidentally deleted them somewhere or they had just disappeared, and it also like put me way further behind than I thought I was, but they're there, everything's okay. So I'm currently at 20,732 words. I passed 20K. That was my goal for the day. I'm super excited. The 25K goal was a lot, and that was like my stretch goal really, and I'm really thrilled that I'm past 20K because that means I can sort of have a lighter, lower key writing day tomorrow. Instead of trying to like write 3,000 or 4,000 words, I can probably just hit par and just have a really chill, relaxed day before I start my new job. Tomorrow will be the last day that I vlog for this vlog, and then the next week will start on Monday. Hopefully next week there will be a little bit more interesting content with me like working and I'll have some cute outfits or whatever. But yeah, so I'm feeling really good about where I am. Too old for that. Don't get on my shot. Alright, so I just got back from our hike today. You've probably already seen some b-roll footage of it sprinkled throughout the vlog. But I had a write-in this morning, which was really nice, and there was a like yoga session that was led, and only 100 people could get in, and I was like 98, so I was really happy that I was able to get in, but hopefully they open it up to more people next time. But that was really nice, just like relaxing the tension in my shoulders, working my wrists a little bit. Definitely what I needed. I should have filmed this vlog like on the trail because that would have been much more interesting for you, the viewer, so I at least came outside to get some foliage. But so I did hit 20K last night, and I know my original goal was 25, but I've decided that I'm really content with where I am, and I don't want to like be stressed today since I start my job tomorrow. I don't want to like be super stressed and like be trying to crank out another like 3,000 words or anything tonight. So I wrote over 1,000 words during the write-in. Feel good about that. I might write a little bit more tonight, but I'm not going to stress about it. So yeah, I might check in once more. I don't know, but thanks for watching my vlog, y'all. And I'll see you back next week because we're going to keep on writing.